This is Benjamin Raven with MLive.com coming to you from the North American International Auto Show. This is a personal, subjective list here. 5 cars I would buy and 5 cars I wouldn't at the North American Auto Show. So if you're not here, you're not on my list. So let's get into it. Perhaps call it stuck in the moment of the first pure S model coming to the United States. Subaru's WRX STI S209, 341 horsepower, which is an increase from previous editions. And this carbon fiber roof up here adds a G-force of grip. That's crazy. Subaru CEO says this model is its fastest, best handling, best braking S model to date. And for that, I'm gonna take his word on it because I love the look of this car, I love the interior, I love the feel, and I love those specs. When it comes to speed, the Alfa Romeo 4C unfortunately lands on the negative side of things, not counting its looks, not discounting its sexiness, but they only sold 238 units of these last year. I know it's a niche market, I know it's an expensive, small, mid-engine sports car, but still, 237 horsepower, you know, when you get into that mid-60s range and you're looking for speed, you can do better than this, and by those sales numbers, the American consumers are. Now don't get me wrong, I love disagreeing with people, but when it comes to the personal truck that I would buy, it's hard to disagree with more than 909,000 people, because that's how many of these Ford F-150s sold in 2018. And you know what Ford does? They do trucks right. They're not messing around with their grille designs, they're not putting a different grille on every different trim, they're keeping their trucks mostly the same. There's an identity here. There's an identity. 42 straight years, America's best-selling car, truck, SUV, van, vehicle, Ford F-150. I realize that this thing is awesome, that it looks awesome, that we're all happy it's back, and that it's cool and it's unique and that it's a Jeep thing, right? But if I'm in a truck category and I'm looking at this in the mid 30,000 rumored range in an F-150, why don't you just get the F-150 or, you know, something with an off-road package? I mean, it's gorgeous. I think it's awesome. It looks awesome. I want to drive this thing across the desert and customize it to no end, but I don't have that kind of money laying around, and neither do you probably. Topping my would-buy best budget car, the 2019 Toyota Camry, America's best-selling car since the 80s, starting at $23,000, fuel economy ratings, estimated 29 miles per gallon city, 41 highway. For the budget, you're getting one of the most reliable cars on the market, comfortable, it can be sporty, it can be family-based, it's made in America. What's there not to like about the Toyota Camry? I don't care that the new Chevy Trax is only $21,300 standard starting price. Just spend the extra $2,500 to get an Equinox. I don't know what this is. It feels like a combination between a crossover SUV, a small car, and like a Smart 2. The steering wheel is just, I feel like I could snap this steering wheel in half. I don't fit inside of this car. I don't know why it exists. The 2019 Volkswagen Atlas. Not only is this thing big, comfortable, complete with 3 rows, but it starts at a friendly price, less than $31,000 MSRP, and it gets 22 miles to the gallon city, 26 miles to the gallon highway. When you're lugging around 4 to 5 to 6 kids, you can fit them in here. You can get where you're going, especially where gas prices are at right now. This is an all-around great family vehicle. On the flip side of the Volkswagen Atlas is the GMC Acadia for my bad family buy. Couple of reasons here. It's not the MSRP of $30,000, it's more of the 19 miles to the gallon combined fuel economy ratings and the fact that it was absolutely hammered by the testers over at Consumer Reports for deficiencies in its drive systems, its power windows, its electronics, its infotainment system. Fuel economy ratings are terrible. I wouldn't want to buy this car if I was lugging my family inside of it. If I could pick a car on this floor that I could drive every single day, that I would fit in and it would cover all the bases for me, it is your 2019 Ford Edge ST. I've been in love with this car since they first introduced it a year ago at the auto show here in Detroit. It's the first SUV from Ford's performance team, and it's not the size of your EcoSport or your Escape. This thing could fit your family of 4 or 5 in here, and it can go 0 to 60 in 6 seconds with 335 horsepower. It's comfortable, it's big enough, it's got performance. What else do you need? Now the 2019 Kia Sedona minivan falls on the bad side of my personal would-buy, wouldn't-buy vehicles for a couple of reasons. One, the original car I had for this list isn't here like everybody else. And two, because it's not the Odyssey or the Pacifica, 18 miles a gallon in the city. There are better options out there. This thing hasn't changed a whole lot. Kia, let's put some more money into those SUVs. You're doing a good job on those. The minivans, I don't know.